The Best of Us by New Lingo. You can see them tomorrow night at the Ho 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 Papa Rock Show over at the Firebird. At least two of these fine gentlemen. What is that? Next to me.
It's a lot of trash on the ground. Trying to clean up in here.
Don't try.
It's my pine cone.
But I just lost my whole
Sorry.
I had a whole thing planned out too.
You were saying something about two of you.
Oh, two of you will be at the that show tomorrow night probably.
Yeah.
I think. But you guys are gonna have your own show soon because you're gonna have like this new record, this phenomenal new record next year, like early next year. I don't know. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about that, Dan? Because you've got this old record. It's not even old. It's not been out like a year.
It's a year.
A year, almost to the date.
But it's a completely different sound, right?
If everyone knows, Dan's wrote all the lyrics to every song, and with some of Brian's help. But
okay, I oopsed on that, and I did. Are you doing that on purpose?
What?
No,
when I had new lingo in here, I was like, I don't know if Blake writes the lyrics or what, because like I can see that, and then no, he came up to me a couple weeks later. He's like, yeah, I write the lyrics. Like he found a way to say it. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's all Dan. He's the mastermind behind that.
But yeah, this new EP, unlike the old one where it's about girls and very simple stuff, try to be more like empowering, more like uplifting for people to listen to. And there's always those moments where it's like very sad, but
Songs to brush your teeth to.
Yeah, songs to brush your teeth to for sure.
Hey Dan, what are we gonna call it?
What are we gonna call? Oh yeah, it's Find Your Voice. Yeah, Find Your Voice.
Find your voice. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like double meaning since we have Lloyd stepping in after my surgery. It's kind of like finding a new singer was a big thing. And then on top of that, like with the subject matter, it's mostly like if whatever's happening in your life, you could always just like turn into yourself and stop like blaming everything on others. Like, so you have to like find your inner voice and like the inner drive to do things, stuff like that.
That's really cool, and I really do dig that. And you guys are pretty positive people, though. There's a good handful of bands out there that are that way in St. Louis. I think 5 of them off the top of my head. That's just you preach the positivity. Cool. But you guys are one of those bands. You really do.
We try.
I don't go to your show and like want to like just like when I leave, I'm just like, oh, I'm so angry now. Like no, it's like I always leave and I'm like, dude, I'm stoked, I'm pumped, and right now I'm gonna go home and go to sleep because I'm tired. But because I dance. I do sometimes.
We see you out there.
Yeah.
Not when I'm in St. Louis though.
Oh,
I see you leaning against a lot of walls during shows.
I was at Isabel last night doing that exact same thing, and the photographer comes up to me. He's like, "You look edgy," and like takes a picture. I'm like, "What the crap?" Like I'm just watching a show with my new lingo shirt on. I'm not edgy at all, though. That's the thing.
You're so edgy, Erin.
I'm not. You're edgy, Blake.
You're a square girl.
I'm totally square, and that's okay. It's hip to be square.
No,
I've heard that before.
No, those are corners. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up.
Who?
So
corners
on a square.
Corners.
Who?
Calling all skeletons.
Oh, all the ugly.
All right.
All of it. Anyway. But no.
Blake is apparently having a stroke.
Where all you can say is Alkaline Trio lyrics.
They're great.
Wow. Okay. But you guys like other bands besides for just Alkaline Trio, like, right?
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I know it's like, what else? What are your 5 go-to? Like your 5 quintessential
friggin' state champs, like, like them.
All 5 of them.
No,
state
like
champs.
Bayside, Census Fail,
Story of the Year.
That's Blake's.
Oh my God,
gospel
Dan,
right
I love
there.
you.
I don't think Dan Marsala listens to our show.
Oh, if he is
We should
listening,
start.
I
Dan,
wish he would.
love
He
you,
should
bro.
start. You should tell him to do that. You should tell him to pay attention.
I'll mention it.
They might be a little busy.
Because
at
we
the
might
moment.
get money, like
Oh, yeah.
from somebody somewhere, somebody that actually mattered, paid attention to us for once ever. Please give us money.
Specifically, Erin and I.
Well, or just the Superfun local show. We'll make an LLC or something. Well, then we can't be part of the stupid radio station anymore. All these rules. We'll figure it out.
We
But-
take bribes under the table. So.
Do you see our Triton? Turn him around.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
There's a
Oh,
dude.
we are pulling this. Oh, wow.
This is what you're doing.
Finally.
That's our radio station mascot.
Pearl necklace and everything.
Right.
You guys ever touch that bad boy or what?
I think Pat does.
I got the pearl necklace.
Right.
Right.
That's a gift, but
Yeah, that's good.
it's a GIF. And a
GIF.
So what else is this? Like, how about bottom 5?
Bottom 5, yeah. Like
Bottom
what?
five.
The
what are your
1975.
least- Really,
Um,
you're not a fan.
Most
Not a
of
fan
the
at
stuff
all.
The
on the plane-
1975 is
Fanagram.
cool for everyone
Yes.
else,
Oh.
but for me, I'm like, I don't know.
So we
Yeah.
could.
Who am I
Oh,
passionate
Attila?
about? Just
That's
not
on my
liking.
bottom 5.
Attila.
Attila.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, apparently, but I just don't get 21 Pilots at
Oh,
all.
I feel
I
that's
actually
so hard.
agree
They're kind of
with that. I like their music, but I don't think
Yeah.
people that are musicians do
Right.
for
Yeah.
their own reasons, and
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm
just
not
hope
a
people
mus-
don't hear this and just be like, oh, well, they don't like 21 Pilots. City Park sucks. But I mean,
You're not saying that you don't like the
Yeah.
songs, you don't like the sound. It's just a different thing than what you do,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I've given
Right.
them all a chance.
Right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that I don't like them, just out on a whim, but
It's just not your. It's not your cup of tea.
not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not
a-
what creams your Twinkie.
Nope.
Nope.
I just do not like Attila. It's like my. That dude was on MTV.
I don't like it.
I know where
Back
he
to
comes
Attila.
from, and he sings these songs, and I'm like, no, bro. Like, cool, you can do that thing real quick. That's cool, but I don't know. I just
What do you guys think of the new 1049 station? You know, since you were saying you were anti
it's cool, man.
the other one.
Well, I mean, I love the point, but there's just a lot of that newer stuff that they play, like
lot of
where it
indie
just sounds like
experimental.
beats with like a vocalist who's basically auto-tuned. But I mean, 1049, it's sweet. Like their playlist just
I love-
kills
yeah.
like constantly. But the one thing that bothers me is I don't know if they're speeding up the songs or what, but every single song sounds like it's like a whole step higher. Like Gerard Way is all of a sudden singing like way higher. Like
That's what
I
was
don't
playing when I pulled in today. Actually, was Welcome to the Block Parade
yeah,
on that station.
yeah.
But
Last
I
time
don't
I
know.
listened to
Could
it,
that
that
be
was
a
good.
frequency thing? Could that be how they're broadcasting, Pat? You're the tech guru. There's nothing that they could be.
If it gets compressed weirdly, possibly, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
probably just somebody put a wire in wrong.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just one of those dorks who's like, if it's not like if I know the key that it's in and it's different, it drives me crazy.
You're a music nerd.
Yeah,
And that's
For
okay
sure.
because
Yeah.
that makes you good at what you do, right?
Brian's freaking music like timeline is dope. He
What?
is like done so much cool stuff.
No, you played at my old. You played at my old work when I worked there.
where?
The Creepy Crawl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
You were like,
Our old high school
I was
band,
at that
Eyes of
show.
Darkness, was Dan set the record
You were like
for the youngest
15.
musician to ever play there. He was 12.
I was 12.
That was our
I'm
first
12.
show ever. I guess that was like 10 and a half years ago.
You guys
And
played like
then-
3 times though, right?
Oh yeah,
I was at
both
one
creepy
of them,
crawls.
and I'm like, these dudes are cool.
Where there was a fence in the middle of
Yeah,
the.
the
fence.
old one, the fence. So yeah, it was a cool venue. But since we got a break apparently. Pat's giving me the cue to break. But since we're talking about music you like, that's not yours, we'll go ahead and since Blake was real apt to bring up state
Are we-
champs right away.
Oh, we're gonna listen to State Champs.
We're
That's
gonna listen to
awesome.
some state champs real
Forget
quick.
State Champs.
Yeah, this one. Oh my god. This is all yours, history. We'll be right back.
I'm a realist.